coaching my boys' team, coached them all the way through. Everybody wanted to be on Pastor Mike's team, yada, yada, yada. But I had to see the evidence. Some of you don't think you can be happy in a relationship because you ain't seen evidence. Some of you think you can't have stuff because you ain't got evidence. I speak by faith. This week, God gonna show you evidence. You gonna be in the elevator with somebody like, what you do for a living? And it's gonna blow your mind. God, give us evidence. That's why, like this week, I was talking with Angel Reese, and I told her, I did her podcast, and I was telling her, I said, I pray for you so much. I said, baby girl, because you evidence. I said, it's little girls who gonna see you and be like, I can do this, and I can be a boss, and I can be an athlete, and I can control my market. I can rise from where I am. I can go from a Maryland to a LSU and still become XYZ. I'm telling people now when I see them, you evidence. Bro, you gotta be what God called you to be. It's nephews and little kids who gonna look at you and say, if he can do it, I can do it. The devil is trying to break you not because of you. He's trying to break you because he don't want you to be the poster child for what God can do. I gotta go. Let's talk about this. Expectation is the posture of the heart that prepares you. I'm not gonna finish today, I'm gonna finish this. Expectation is the posture of the heart that prepares for what God promised before it shows up. Basically, hope is tied to the nature of God. Once I do this, I'm gonna stop, but you can't leave before I do this or it ruins everything I preach, seriously. Because all that sounds good, it's not gonna last. Everything I just told you won't work without what I'm about to say, okay? Many of us will never have hope or biblical hope because we don't know the nature of God. The nature of God is the sum of his eternal character, attributes, and ways. It is who God is in his essence. It's who God is. Take a picture of that screen, take a picture of the lower third if you have to. I want you to put this in your notes. The nature of God is the sum of his eternal character, his attribute, and his ways. Why is that important, PMJ? I need you to catch this. Because God's nature, everything God does flows out of who he is. You gotta get this, hear me. Everything God does flows out of who he is. God's nature is his unchanging identity that reveals his heart, his power, and his purpose toward humanity.